Do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. HYDB coming at you, LIVE. I don't know where the camera's at. It's right there. Host with the most, Young Los, and I'm right here walking with my main man,
Big Head Benji. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
And today we have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. We got the homie Chicken Zach. We got the homie Zach in here. What it do, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man.
How's your day been, sir?
It's been pretty good so far, you know, like waking up like every day, but hey, you gotta go to work.
Yep.
Gotta get to it. Do the deals.
Yeah, man. It's pretty good so far, man. Can't wait to see what this takes off to, you know.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that.
Combo.
Let it slide.
Last week was Veterans Day on Monday.
Yes.
So we were not here at our normal
studio
program. So shout out to all the veterans out there.
Thank you very much.
You know what I mean? For your services and all that good stuff. Appreciate you. So it's a beautiful Monday morning. Hey, Benji, how you doing today? How's your day been?
Feel great. A little wired up. We got some good coffee in me. I think I'm a little too wired up, I feel.
Feeling good?
But I feel great.
That's good. Beautiful. I'm loving it.
All right.
So, we got a special guest in here. We got the homie Zach coming through. I appreciate you coming through once more time, bro. Thank you.
Man.
We had some, cooking kind of ideas going around with a whole lot of cake.
It's this first... When we posted our first show, a whole lot of cake. When we put it out there, we had really positive feedback, and it was fun to hear from some folks. And a buddy here, he saw our stuff, and then he said, "Hey, I got some ideas. If you guys wanted to, do a show, I would love to be part of it. Help you guys, do whatever." Yes. And I was like, "What?" And I kind of I thought he was selling me wolf tickets, so I was like, "Yo, man, what's good?" And then he said, "Well, check this out. I got linguiça stuffing, brother."
Yeah.
That's the first I've ever heard of something like that.
So he dropped the bomb on me for that. Okay, so first and foremost, linguiça stuffing. Yes. For the viewers at home, can you please describe it the best of your capabilities, and then when this was introduced in your life?
Yeah, this is it's simple. It's linguiça in your stuffing, man. But yeah, man, box stuffing, man, any stuffing really, and all you need some linguiça. I mean, you can get Silva's, but if you're from Santa Clara, you know where the real linguiça's at. Netto's all the way.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Dang. Okay.
He's got the spot.
He's got the spot.
Absolutely.
Wait,
man.
so I was unaware of that. So it is simply just the regular generic stuffing you would normally get.
Yeah, man.
And you commingle it with some linguiça.
Yeah, you take the linguiça, you got to crisp it up, you can't just throw that thing in there.
So you cook them separately.
Yeah, you cook them separately, and then you drop them in, mix it all together. Also, you add, what is it, little sausage crumbles into that whole thing. So you get linguiça, sausage, and stuffing, man. And
I don't think you can get any better than that.
You can't.
Did you just say
really can't.
sausage?
I can't have stuffing any other way.
Wow.
It's
so you go to
changing.
So when you go to
dude, that is
if you go to family members for Thanksgiving or anything like that, is that like your signature dish?
If it ain't there, I'm bringing it.
Okay.
No, you're just bringing it just in case there isn't
man.
there.
And I'm just gonna keep it right next to me.
You feel me?
That's it.
Damn.
Man.
Did you say sausage crumbles?
Yeah, man. Little sausage crumbles.
What in the what is that?
Little sausage crumble. Jimmy Dean, they got little pre-cooked.
Just get the little sausage and just cut it up real quick.
Are you
for real?
Oh yeah, man.
I'm thinking like bacon bit type deal.
That's
it's a party.
They have like bacon bit, like in
bags. That's what I'm thinking. Like, but it's sausage form.
It's sausage form, yeah, man.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, that is definitely happening on a whole lot of cake episode too.
So our previous episode, we discussed our top 5 food items for a perfect Thanksgiving. I'm assuming that you would add that linguiça
That's number
stuff.
one.
That's number one off the bat.
Oh yeah,
Right,
so if you're building your plate, you're starting with that first. So
what?
Go ahead. Yes. Build your best
Let's
Thanksgiving
see.
plate here.
So we're having turkey, obviously, but we ain't going, regular turkey.
What's different about that turkey?
We got deep fried turkey, man. You ever have that? That'll
Did
change
you
your
ever?
life
Do you
too,
do
man.
it? Okay, so do you do it like
Isn't that
like the
dangerous?
whole turkey in the?
So I've never done it. I just have had it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you take the little, the big pot, fill it with oil, and you make sure you're outside. Don't be one of them weirdos that do it inside and burn up the house.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's what I'm about to say. Isn't that the most dangerous thing that they
absolutely.
say?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I saw?
Only.
You know what I saw a video of last night? I saw it on Twitter. It was a gentleman, and those big, like it'd be one of those like big,
like crawfish.
No,
that's what it looks like.
No,
yeah,
but
man.
like those big plates. Like let's say you were to make your like linguiça stuffing, and you put on like that silver tray.
Yeah,
that big,
like a cookie sheet,
like kind of like a cooking sheet, but like
it's a serving tray,
like a serving
it's a
tray.
Fancy.
Like like when you go, like when they have food that's to keep it hot, they put it under those little burners and put it in those plates.
Yeah.
This guy he was frying chicken in that thing.
Ooh.
Like
so he put the oil in there?
My guy lives lice on the edge.
I'm talking about the whole like pan was full of oil on top of the stove.
That man definitely went to prison.
and I'm talking about like he's just frying chicken, bro. Like I'm talking like there's like 30 pieces of chicken. It's like a big old tray.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I was just reading the comments. I was like, yeah, everyone was like, yeah, you're gonna burn your house. Your house is gonna blow up.
Mind your business.
Well, see, that was the crazy thing when we did Whole Lot of Cake. One was when we fried the chicken. We may have had the oil a little too hot.
Oh man.
And I had those. They came
the residual pain
bounced at me. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Deep fried turkey.
Deep fried turkey. We got the linguiça stuffing. What else we got? We got to do the ham, but we got to do the honey baked ham. We got to do the sweet.
With some pineapples.
I fucked up.
Okay, not the pineapples. Okay, you're going too far there. I'll take pineapple on the side.
Okay. But, so you don't like the ones where they like cook the?
I don't, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. I just had some recently and it was really good. We gotta have the brown sugar on there. Caramelizes really nice. It's perfect. Perfect pair.
I feel like if him and like Gordon were just like kicking it, I think it'd be like it'd be like a perfect match in heaven.
Dude, I do this all the time, man. You bring up food. Oh, I'm in there, man.
It was yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what initially have you always been cooking type sort of thing or how?
Pretty.
Well, you've been a foodie.
Yeah, I mean, I like food. Look at me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, aside from that, but I think you've been smart in terms of
because people eat and they'll eat poop. You know, some terrible food regardless.
That's kind of what I grew up with. My mom.
So you made do with what you got, and then you made it better out of that.
Yeah, exactly. My mom didn't put no salt or nothing on anything. So, if I wanted something good, I had to make it, and I had to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is homegrown, bro.
Yeah, it's homegrown. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, so we got. We have the deep fried turkey. We have the linguiça stuffing. We have the ham. Now, what was different about the ham?
It's got to be like a glazed honey baked ham, with some brown sugar on that thing. It's got the difference. It ain't just regular ham.
That's not ham that you get like lunch meat ham.
No, absolutely not. There's some special on there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We don't go basic around here. Calories for days. What else we got, man?
So that's a 3-piece right now.
Yeah, it's a 3-piece. I mean, I'm a fan of mashed potatoes. They gotta be done right, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like them too chunky. I mean,
do you prefer like the skin and stuff in them?
Not really, dude.
Not really.
To be honest,
so
man,
you like
I feel like that gets in your teeth. Yeah, man. Nah, can't do that.
Hey, that's real. He's like, no, I've been there, done that. Okay, so you got that whipped nice and nice and proper.
And you got to put something in there, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like some sour cream.
I think some garlic or something like that.
I've had it with some bacon bits in there, and oh my god, you put meat in everything, change your life, man.
If you put bacon on almost 99% of things in the world,
I just don't realize.
I think
like
it's a match made in heaven.
I don't know why I never did that before, and
it's so simple, man.
I missed the ham too last time on my plate, so I
slept.
Okay, so
with some loaded mashed potatoes.
So loaded mashed potatoes. So you got the bacon, the sour cream,
some cheese, sour cream, some cheese, something.
Good
you got to throw
Lord.
some spice in there. You know what I'm saying?
Some Tonys.
Some Tonys, right?
Ooh, are you familiar with Tonys?
I heard you guys talking about it last time, right?
Tony's is my dude, man.
I haven't had Tony's. Y'all
I
need
mess
to
with that
introduce.
guy.
No, man. You gotta sprinkle that.
For those
bit
who don't know what Tony's is, it's a they call it it's a seasoning, but it's a certain type of seasoning. I think something with a C.
They call it
it's
Creole
kind of seasoning.
Creole seasoning. So it's kind of like an all-purpose.
Like a Cajun.
You can put it on damn near anything, you know. So.
But it makes everything better. Everything better. So shout out to Tony's.
Yeah.
So you got
it's
the
like bacon.
You got
it's like the bacon.
It's the bacon
spice world.
It's bacon.
That's perfect.
So that's number 4. What's it? We can load it up as much as you want. Let's not put any number on it. So you're saying the whipped up, fully loaded mashed potatoes.
I mean, more is less sometimes.
Yeah.
So if you can't,
I like mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is good, but I always have to make sure that I got some type of bread roll on there. You know what I'm saying? Bread rolls.
Like a nice Hawaiian roll. You like the Hawaiian rolls?
I like the Hawaiian.
But you don't want to go too sweet on that because you got the sweetness from the ham already.
Yeah, so I'm Portuguese, so we got Portuguese sweetbread, and it's sweet. It's not super sweet like the Hawaiian, which I like a little bit more, but those are great.
It adds a good flavor.
Oh yeah, man.
But you need it to kind of be hearty too, so you got to be a lot of moisture around the plate, so you got to have something to absorb that.
Yep, absolutely. You know.
I can't go wrong with that, to be honest with you. I mean, the season that we're in right now is the perfect season for good times, great food,
loading up the food,
and it's just kind of just relaxing, chilling. The weather's kind of, I don't know, for some reason this year particularly. I mean, I could say that every year, but it's just starting to get like a little bit more hotter, less than it would previously.
It's been hot way too long. Where's the dark clouds and the rain?
Global
Okay,
warming.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Okay. He said climate change. Yeah. I mean,
No, but it is the season of
Uh-huh.
putting it on a bit and getting the stick to your ribs food. It's time to forget
Absolutely.
for a little bit the diet you were setting up. But I mean,
Yeah.
I love Thanksgiving in general. The whole vibes of it, just getting warm, cozy. Let's get a plate full of food and then just get it down.
Yep. And I love the leftovers, man. You get to eat.
see,
the leftovers
days
is the perfect.
later.
That's the game
Oh my
changer, though.
God.
But you know what's crazy is you already seasoned it with Tony's. But
Yeah.
what you do with the leftovers is you reheat it, make the whole sandwich bit.
I was gonna ask you. Okay. The sandwich bit. You put
That's-
cranberry sauce on that thing, though?
No.
I
Okay,
rock with
see.
some cranberry sauce. I rock a little
Yeah.
John like
But your
kind
mom-
of like it's like toast.
Didn't you
know?
say?
Okay.
Did you say mom's makes that?
Yeah, my mom
Oh,
makes
yeah.
my mom makes some
It's
like
so easy, and
Yeah.
it's way better than the canned stuff, man.
absolutely.
Oh, man. I
Wait,
love-
you do the homemade too?
Oh, I do that, too, yeah.
Well, oh man, you did so for anybody who's trying to follow the homie here, at Chicken Shack on Instagram,
Yeah.
he's got a beautiful assortment of photography on delicious food. Really, I was looking at some stuff. You had the luxury of having some taco trucks and some food trucks that
Ooh.
reach your work.
Yes.
But you do you have any
Living life.
go-tos in that?
Yeah, there's this one at work. It's called the Top Box. It's great.
I've heard of that place.
You know what I'm saying? It's Tots, but they do buffalo
Oh,
chicken
Tot
tots.
Box.
Yeah, Top Box.
I thought you said top.
Yeah.
box.
No,
Okay.
Okay.
T-O-T?
T-O-T, Top Box, yeah.
Okay.
And a buffalo chicken
Loaded
tater
tots.
tots. Yeah,
What?
man. And man, revolutionary.
So is
Changed
it
my
cash
life.
only?
No, it's free. You know.
Oh yeah. We won't disclose it on that, but
Yeah.
but the top box. Okay.
Yeah, Top Box.
I was never a really big fan of tater tots, to be
Oh.
completely honest with you. Like
You can
I'll-
leave, sir. Okay.
like they're
What?
cool.
No, yeah, no.
Oh,
What?
man.
Like I mean, like they're not like let's say if I have fries or tater tots,
You're
I'm gonna
going
pick the
fries?
fries
Ooh.
every single time.
For real?
Man.
Every single
Why?
time. I don't know. I mean, I just
It ain't your thing.
I mean it's good, but it's not
I
the
think
best.
like I'm
Reminds me a lot of high school like lunch
Oh,
food.
Okay,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
okay, that don't count. Those tots suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those tots are terrible.
okay. So no wonder you're
Okay.
traumatized from
Yeah,
that.
we need
you're all right.
step his game
You're,
up.
Yeah,
you're
we're
all
gonna have to
right.
go to
Yeah,
Top
man.
Box for sure.
But that's the thing though. Is I always because I'm a breakfast guy. I'm a breakfast guy.
So you the hash brown all day.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yep,
But I
yep.
just think of it as that just mini hash browns.
Yes.
A so-
Most
assortment
women-
of mini hash browns.
I'm not a big fan of the hash browns that like aren't the patty. So if it's just like
Oh.
regular,
Well, like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
McDonald's hash browns.
like the McDonald's hash browns are
Go.
amazing,
They
or
go.
anything like that. But like
Ooh.
You know what
regular hash browns that have come out, like if you go to like a restaurant or something,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're just kind of like I don't know how to explain it, just kind of like laid out.
Yeah, they throw it on the griddle. It's
Yeah.
all
McDonald's
loose,
breakfast is it changed my life.
Phenomenal, by the way.
We do sausage McMuffin, and
All
you
day.
buy a hash brown, and you put that inside and it's a
Yeah.
wrap.
This guy knows.
It's a
This
wrap,
guy
dude.
knows.
And the McGangbang, you can't go wrong with the McGangbang. But there's
Uh-huh.
so many little creations that have come to my attention from that wonderful menu. But
Yes.
I mean, the breakfast game changes it. So it kind of coexists with the Thanksgiving vibes a bit. I
Uh-huh.
think breakfast food and that whole, So would you consider Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner the same?
Traditionally, yeah, we do usually cook the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Is there any change up considering?
Not really, man.
Neither
Yeah.
for us. Yeah. It's kind of lather, rinse, repeat, but
Uh-huh.
it's a little bit more downplayed because you're not going to be eating at the table as you would be Thanksgiving.
You know, now
Yeah.
that you mention that, I'm trying to think like what's a signature
Christmas,
dish.
it would just be turkey again.
Yeah, man.
ideally-
Like now that you mention that, I've never really thought about that because like, well, for me, my family they make fucking tamales all the time, so that's the one thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so
Love
that's what they make. They make tamales a lot.
That process in itself I love because we used to do that when I was a kid too. That was the thing though. It'd be holiday aspects of
So
it.
when she made that, it was like two big pots,
Yeah.
consistent.
but
you
it's
know what
a
I'm saying?
day process.
Oh, absolutely. It's,
And
it's
even a pro-
6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
But even
you know
like
what I mean?
even probably 72 hours before because you have to get all the ingredients. You
Uh-huh.
have to get the masa. You have to get you have to get the meat, everything. And do you guys mess with the olives?
I'm not a big olive.
Thank
guy.
you. Neither.
Oh,
I don't.
wow.
I don't like.
You're an olive
The disrespect for olives around here.
I don't
is-
like the
not
olives
great, okay.
in a tamale. That
I've
does
never
not
had
work.
that before.
Yeah, I've never
That
had
my
that.
sister does that.
You know,
and it's
I've
questionable.
had enchiladas that have olives in it like that.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
not
'em
cool
like
with
that.
olives
yeah,
in general.
I've never had them.
Ooh.
I've never had olives in my
See,
tamales.
can you
though.
can you put those down regularly?
Olives regularly? Yeah.
Like just like grapes?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the thing? Is that the thing? That, like
sign
when
me
they,
up, fam.
What's at the bar? Is that what they put in the bar? Olives?
Or in like martinis?
Yeah, is that olives?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but those are like different ones. I don't like those.
They're the
ones.
You're talking
green,
about the black ones, right?
The
Yeah, I'm
black
talking
ones are
about
the
black
Thanksgiving ones, and then the green ones are the drink ones.
Yeah, I don't like those ones.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
the
sick.
distinction between the two other than the colors.
I was at a bar one time and I seen this girl and she's like,
Eating
can
them
you-
all.
She's like, can you grab me some of those? I was like, those are olives. So she's like, yeah. And I'm like,
She's like, exactly.
Drinking a meal. Yeah.
ew, that's disgusting.
And
Gross.
she just handfuls it.
Yeah, like
Ah!
I don't know. It was weird.
Hey,
It was-
hey,
I was
what's
like at
your
the bar.
name?
I was like at the bar, like trying to get my drink, right? And you know when you go to the bar, there's like an assortment of people just either sitting there or
Yep.
trying to get their drink, right? So I was sitting there.
That's so
I'm
funny.
like kind of like leaned over at the bar because there's multiple people there around me, so there's no seat for me to sit at. So I'm kind of just like all in her, in her space, and she's just doing her own thing right there, and I'm just trying to like flag down the
Close
bartender.
proximities, yeah.
And then she like taps me on the shoulder, and I look, and I'm like, and she goes, "Hey, can you give me some of those?" And then like right on the bar top there has like lemons and olives.
Oh, yeah, in the little container. Yeah,
Is that a
Yeah.
help yourself thing, though?
No, absolutely not.
That's for the bartender alone.
The things was faced the opposite
Okay,
direction.
I was like, what bar is this community
Yeah. No,
serving
no,
at?
yeah,
Like,
no,
what
no.
is that?
It's
No.
not a soup kitchen.
Like, give me dirty fingers up in there.
Yeah, no. So it's like the lemon. So it's like easier for the bartender to just grab it and
Right.
just like kind of pop in the drink or whatever.
Got you.
So she's like, "Can you grab me a couple of those?" And I'm like, and I'm trying to like figure out there's like some chips on the other
Hey,
side.
you're
or
at the
something.
bar. You've
Grab
been
what?
you've been
Yeah,
you've been
exactly.
dousing the flame a bit, so you're
Uh-huh.
kind of having to process
Yeah.
the question and like, okay, those are olives.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to figure out those like grapes possibly or something.
Does she want a napkin?
Yeah, I don't know how she
She's
wanted.
crazy, bro. Stay away.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I didn't even grab him. I just walked away. I was like,
She's
"Yep."
bold too for putting you in that precarious position.
Because then I'm like, trying
You're,
to find
you're
what
the
you do
one
for her,
reaching
man.
for those
Yeah.
olives, bro.
Yeah,
Did you get
'cause-
them?
No, I didn't.
You're like, no.
No, I didn't. I literally, I
failed
looked
the
at her,
test.
and then I was just like, I walked away, and I went outside the bar, and I was like, yeah, I'll just wait here. This olive lady's gonna eat my
Oh, the
fingers.
olive
The
lady.
olive lady.
Yeah, I couldn't rock with it. It was weird.
Oh man.
So olives, preferably on.
The tamale. You could go with
I
that.
could probably do that. I haven't had it, but that sounds interesting. I'm game.
You're not
I'm
not
game.
opposed to it.
I'm not opposed. Yeah.
But see, that's the thing, though. I think we need to distinguish that, though. That's a good. I think even if conversation is what is a proper Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Like if that's the whole same vibe. If you're going to be gathering together like you would Thanksgiving. I don't know,
I mean,
man.
for like I said, for me, it's mostly pozole and tamales. That's like
Ooh.
that's
For Christmas.
That's for Christmas. Yeah, that's like primarily
Dang.
what they
Damn, that
make.
sounds like a great time.
But
That's
you know
I'm
what? It
saying.
kind of just gets like it kind of gets what's that word I'm looking for? It kind of just like
Nostalgic.
no, it gets outplayed where I'm
Yeah.
like
Oh, but for you to continue every year do
yeah,
that.
and then I'm kind of like trying to like I mean, soup is good and all, but then I want actually something else to eat.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? So then my mom's like,
That's true.
there's a big bowl of soup right there. Go ahead and help yourself.
You got beef with soup too, huh? I don't like soup. Okay, I don't
You're not
do-
you're not rocking with soup.
I do pozole every once in a while, but man, soup is not a meal. That is a side piece. Okay.
So like when you go to like a restaurant
opening
though,
dish.
Yeah.
and they're like, would you like a soup or salad?
Yeah.
Soup du
Well,
jour,
well,
bruh.
I'm salad, man. I need some substance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay, you
Like
need the
that crunch.
texture. You need the texture.
Yeah, if I get soup, man, I need some bread.
I feel
need
that.
something on the side.
feel it.
Some
something extra.
crackers.
I feel
Yeah,
it.
So
something,
wait, so
man.
then do you rock with like clam chowder? Would you?
Ooh,
A bread
okay.
bowl, clam
See,
chowder.
That is a meal.
That's
ain't
a
soup.
meal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chowder.
But see,
yeah.
loaded chowder when you got the
Ooh.
big old potato chunks and the meat,
Yes.
and you got some other little
Celeries and little stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I have a
Uh-huh.
bacon in there.
Ooh.
That's what I was about to say. The chunks of
Yes.
bacon make it go, and then Tony's all right on sprinkle on top.
Tony's,
Hey, bro,
man.
the bowl itself, you have to have the white bread.
Correct.
Yes.
And you
See,
got to keep the top.
Ooh.
You know what I wouldn't be
Keep
mad
top.
at though is the how they cut it. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Put
right
that
at
at
the top.
What's it? The Parmesan crusted the garlic one.
Oh.
That
that'd
goes.
be a good
So
one.
that one that's at the Santa Cruz Pier, and
Santa Cruz Pier got to take a trip.
Wow.
dog.
Okay.
That was one of the best like experiences I had, and that was an impressionable thing as a kid. We
Yeah.
went there on a cold, rainy day, and we get into this place, and then the heater's on. The we're right there on the.
You're vibing.
It's
Yeah.
dope, dog. And then they come hand you a bread bowl of some chowder steaming up. It's a whole experience.
Uh-huh.
But that kind of coexists with the whole holiday vibe. I think for me, it's the smells and the atmosphere, and then we build up into the food and the meal and that whole thing. I love that. That's the
Yeah.
whole part. So, but I like that idea of the holiday meal.
Uh-huh.
I can rock with it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cut to a song. We'll be right back with some more food talk and some Halloween talk. I mean, not Halloween, Christmas.
Holiday talk.
Holiday talk and all that good stuff. We're going to play some Ghetto Boys.
All right.
Let's get it up.
Holy Toledo.
Holy Toledo, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we just actually discovered some magic.
we just
kind of
some business was just some business was just conducted.
As a tribute to my dad,
Oh.
Josh.
Let's turn that off. That was weird.
It has nothing to do with that guy Josh.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with that guy, Josh.
Josh had nothing to do with it. But yeah, I think we're back and we're ready to go. So,
We're back.
Thanksgiving
HYDB.
meals. It's going great. By the way, our hotline is open to those who have yet to share their Thanksgiving ideas.
Yes.
So again, our hotline is 408-293-0870 at KJCC Radio. Call us up. We're going to have some discussions on some food continuation.
Lines
now.
are open, ladies and
Lines
gentlemen.
are hot.
They're hot.
Ready to go.
They are ready to go. We have 45 people right now waiting for your phone calls.
Yep, we're screening them as we talk right now.
Answer them.
Our engineer Billy is in the corner. He's making things happen
He's
for us.
making it happen.
But okay.
Once again, we got the homie Chicken Shack.
Yeah.
Zach in here. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Anytime,
So
man.
back into our food talk.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, during a little commercial break kind of thing, we just so let's
We
backtrack. Let's
formulated a plan in which we will be shooting our Whole Lot of Cake episode 2, and our
right after this.
right after this.
this.
So I guess it's going to be all one day, but you're not going to see that right today
No.
as well. But
I think the plan will probably be.
I think the
able-
juices are flowing, and I think we're excited, and I,
I
think
think
we
the
do.
creative juices.
I'm
are just-
hungry. You
we-
know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, I'm hungry too, bro.
First meal of the day is gonna be a good one.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
for sure. Yeah. So I think, gentlemen, for our whole lot of cake dish that we plan on creating this aftas is going to consist of what exactly? I do believe we are still game on that deep fried turkey game.
Deep fried
That was
turkey
always
is,
the plan
excited.
until this guy just brought it up again, and now we're back.
So, for sure, the linguiça stuffing.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
That
a mandatory.
That's a mandatory. Yep.
Because I'm really intrigued about this.
Man.
To be completely real with you, I'm
Yeah.
very intrigued.
I hope I blow you away. Okay.
I'm.
High expectations.
That's-
though.
I know
my
you-
expectations
that's what
are
I'm
very
saying.
high right now.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so then we're gonna do
The deep fried turkey.
Deep fried
That's
turkey.
not gonna be too hard. That's kind of like
That's a
Yeah.
few seconds worth, eh?
I think. I mean, I don't think it'd be any different than deep frying chicken, right? Or anything similar to that, right?
It doesn't take that long. I know like a full bird will take like 45 minutes to an hour
to deep fry?
Yeah. So we're
What?
that's short.
Oh
You
wait,
could-
is that
the oven.
slow
That's like
and
a smaller
is that
bird.
slow and low?
I can't remember.
No. Okay, so when you say that 45 to an hour for a whole bird, we're not gonna do a whole
Yeah.
bird, but that just blew my mind. So you dunk that thing in there
Yeah, you grab the hook. You gotta hook it in, and
Yeah.
you gotta lower it in, and
Mhm.
it's going.
for 45 to an hour.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, so wow, dude, that's like, do you bread it and all that and coat it, or is it just skin?
So ideally you should brine it, right, for 24 hours. And
X
then-
amount of time.
Yeah,
depending
X
on
amount
how
of
Well,
time.
at least 24 hours
Yeah,
before.
That's a good place
Good way to
start,
marinate.
Yeah, and then some dry rub just right after that,
Mhm.
and then drop it in the deep fryer.
Dang.
Yeah,
So it's more of just cooked in the oil primarily, not necessarily as like breaded.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not breaded. That would be interesting. That
Well,
would be interesting.
that's my interpretation of it.
some panko fried
Yeah,
turkey.
that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm knowing.
Maybe that might be
Okay,
on today's
so
menu.
dabble with that
okay, so
one, huh?
panko crust.
Okay, add that to the list.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
I like it.
I think so besides the linguiça stuffing and
Deep
the
fried
deep
tur-
fried turkey,
mac and cheese.
mac and cheese. Now there is a special individual that I want to give a special shout out to, Soulful Tea. She's
Oh yes.
she is the most
Hey,
loving.
snacks! You gotta. We're gonna show you her soulful tea.
She's an amazing woman.
Yep.
Beautiful soul.
Yep.
Just the most down to earth individual that you could possibly ever see on YouTube.
She's grandma.
She's
Okay.
She's your grandma.
yeah.
She's
Soulful
she's
tea.
yeah. She's your
Yeah.
mama.
Okay.
So the way we stumbled upon her, I think it was were we looking at mac and cheese or something?
Well,
Or-
we had already shot a whole lot of cake 1, and it was archived at that point.
Mhm.
And we were kind of planning to reshoot another episode with some more stuff, and we were just like,
Oh, we're doing the gravy.
We were looking how to make gravy.
We were looking how to make country gravy, which was
went terrible.
Went terrible.
What?
Yes,
That stuff is easy.
No,
Bruh.
easier said than done for you, my friend.
Dang. Okay.
Hey, shout out to Buop who was there for that. That was a horrible experience, and very lucky.
trial and
Damn,
error.
I gotta hear about this.
It was bad.
Okay, we'll break it down. We'll break it down. So me, Big Benji here, and my good friend Buop, we were making country fried steaks. Steaks came out phenomenal. But we wanted to do some country gravy on top of it.
Duh.
And this was my first time making country gravy at all, any type of gravy.
Mhm.
So I was very inexperienced.
All of us were. We were kind of riffing. We kind of had a general idea.
Uh-huh.
And
So I
then-
know it was like, I think what we put too much oil because I think we used the grease from the
fried.
chicken.
Okay.
So I think we had too much grease.
We were gonna
in
use
there.
that kind of as a
That's the
coating.
Fat.
Yeah.
That's the base.
So then we would put
The base.
some
Yes.
flour. We were putting flour and milk.
Okay, yeah.
And then we made some sausages too to put in the
We
gravy.
chopped that up.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I don't know why.
I think it was just too hot, and it cooked over too quickly, and then it turned into like this pasty.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was like a pasty, like mush of
Did
oil.
you cook it in a cast iron?
I don't recall.
Mistake number one.
I don't know.
I don't think we did.
Oh.
It was just on normal.
So it needs to be in
pan.
cast iron.
Cast iron. Do the ground sausage.
Mhm.
Brown the sausage.
You brown that first, right?
You brown that first because you need the fat to render out from the sausage, and then you just two little tablespoons of flour. You mix that up, let it cook out a little bit. No longer than 3 minutes, and then you add.
We definitely.
You add like two
didn't do
to
that.
3 cups of milk. It depends on how thick you want it, and it takes a little while to firm up and get thick.
Thicker is better
But
to you, right?
Yeah, I like it thicker.
Me too.
So do you
You gotta keep stirring.
consistently
Yeah, you
whip
gotta
that?
keep stirring it. You don't have to do it all the time, but
But just keep
every
in
couple
general
minutes.
movement. Yeah.
you gotta
Keep
make sure
movement in
nothing
there.
sticks because
That's where I think
Yeah.
that's when the pasties come in. Is when
Uh-huh.
you let it stick.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just was a weird color.
Uh-huh.
It just didn't look like a ground, like a.
Well,
Normally, country gravy is kind of like brownish or
what was
gray.
what was
Yeah, like-
what was
yeah, gray.
what was strange about it was the paste separated from the oil. So like there was like a layer of jelly that was
Ooh.
formulated.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
So
it was very
it-
disgusting.
It went.
that does not sound.
This guy
appealing,
put it
man.
all over his.
I tried it. I was like, we made it. I'm gonna try it. And it did not work out well.
Okay,
But the steaks, the steaks came out great.
when
that
you can
sounds
when you
fire.
can cut it with a fork, I think you do it right.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was a great.
Yeah.
We made some eggs too on the side.
It was a full upside down reattempt of a whole lot of cake,
uh-huh.
but alone the gravy itself ruined everything. So, I think we can.
Always room for improvement.
So that's what
Absolutely.
we were looking for how to make it, and we came across Soulful Tea, and her dish that she made was a chicken fried like whole thing. It was a chicken fried steak. She had green collard greens, mac and cheese, a whole bunch of other stuff.
Mhm.
But it was like this thing was huge,
and
this
then the
lady.
gravy on top.
This lady
Oh,
whips
yeah,
it up
man.
like in a video of like 15 minutes, and she's really entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
she's
absolutely.
very sweet, and then she cooks some stuff again that I would say isn't.
If you're on a diet,
if you're a health
Sounds
foodie,
like my type of person.
You feel me? Like
if you're on any type
if
of,
she walks into a kitchen, you're like, I'll have what
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
ever making. No, she knows what she's doing, and
Yeah.
so yeah. Then Soulful Tea, shout out to you, baby.
so then mac and cheese is gonna be our next one, and then after that we're just gonna mash up some potatoes, and go from there. So, but like my boy Zach said over here, we're gonna have that loaded,
loaded,
mandatory.
all
Okay,
day,
so the taters we're gonna have. What are we gonna just do fully loaded?
yeah.
Just
Let's
run it
just
up.
go nuts, bro.
Let's
Yeah.
just go nuts, you know.
Yeah.
Like this is
Bacon, sour
like
cream,
this, like we're on
cheese.
death row, and this is
Uh-huh.
our last
Oh
meal.
yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? This is gonna be a good one. I'm excited for sure. Absolutely, I think it's gonna be a good one. I'm kind of inexperienced when it comes to I'm a big I love watching like cooking shows. I love watching like Chopped and
Ooh.
whole bunch of Gordon Ramsay stuff, all that
Yes.
type of stuff. So I'm very intrigued when it comes to the kitchen aspect, but I'm not necessarily like
Your culinary, you have a culinary interest. Like
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
like kitchen stuff just like this guy. So
Yeah.
I like the riff. And I'm just an eater. Like I like to eat. So you
Me
guys,
too.
I think it'd be fun just to throw in some stuff, and I think that's the whole thing too for our our show is for the everyday dude that like, hey, we might be hungry or have a yearning for something. You know, we don't have a whip or we don't have money to go. We just got what we got in the shack. So you just gotta make do with that. But you know, we're gonna make some magic. I think it's gonna feel good about it, and I think that's the good thing is when you eat good, you feel good, and then when you have the good vibes to go along with that process, everything else is just chips is perfect.
Yeah, perfect, man.
But so we're gonna do mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, deep fried turkey, and Pico crusted.
Okay.
I think we should try that.
Yeah, we'll dabble.
I think I'm down to try
Because I'm thinking like it's gonna be.
Because when we made our chicken last time,
we had some. What?
We had that seasoned pretty well.
We did, but it was like the breading we used was like just a generic little breading.
Yeah,
and it had some good spices in it, and
we just kind of added our own, made our own.
Tony's. You're gonna be introduced to Tony's today, bro. That's gonna happen for sure.
Tony is the man, bro.
Like,
to be honest,
it's a game changer because it's one of the. I think everybody walks past it, but a little goes a long way with it too. It's my favorite though on like some top ramen. Like if you're sick or something, you got like a sore throat.
Oh, top ramen on Tony's.
The beef flavored top ramen.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Beef flavored top ramen, and you just sprinkle a bit on
top. Would you use the Tony's replacing the packet that comes with it? You know what I
mean? No. In addition. Huh?
Yeah, that's in addition, bro.
It's like putting lemon and tapatio in that thing. Okay.
That's true, but
look at that.
I never thought about the lemon, but I did the tapatio and Cholula. That's the best.
Yeah.
I've tried mixing that. You can't. They're two different animals. I was like, hey, well, I'm just gonna see what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like what's it called? The pepper plant?
Oh, love it, dude.
What's that?
Ooh,
pepper plant.
Ooh, this guy don't like hash browns, so he doesn't know about the pepper plant.
Yeah, I'm not a big hot sauce kind of guy, to be honest with you. If I'm rocking with it, it's just like that tapatio, and that's end game right there. You know? Yeah. Or like the Taco Bell hot sauce, those are smack.
Actually for sure. You know what? I think you might kill me. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but the Tabasco, whack.
Whack. It's whack.
I think that's super. It's so super played out, and I don't get it why people like swear by it like it's sriracha sauce or something. What's that Rick and Morty stuff you're saying?
Szechuan?
I've never had that.
Szechuan sauce?
People saying me that
I had it before.
That's some fire.
They had it at McDonald's.
Oh, you went. You camped out with your tent?
No, not that serious. You know what they do? So for Chick-fil-A, when there's like a brand new store opening, what they do is like, I think it's like the first 50, 100 people.
Yeah.
They get free Chick-fil-A for a whole year. And those things are like, I'm talking Black Friday
They
sales.
just opened one by my house. There was people with tents and everything, man. 60 cars,
bro,
and everything.
That
dude.
Chick-fil-A sauce is the bee's knees. The bee's knees, bro. And I was when I first met this guy, I hadn't eaten Chick-fil-A, and then he was like, "You know what you should get? Just get a regular chicken sandwich. Do that. Get some cheese on that, and if you don't like pickles, get the pickles taken off, and then get a spicy chicken sandwich to offset it." And I was like, "Huh?" And then he's like, "Oh yeah, and the waffle fries with the Chick-fil-A sauce." And I literally had that in my mind, and I went up on there, DoorDash.com, and bada bing, bada boom. What bumps me out though is that I found out recently that there's a whole lot of bad stuff in the Chick-fil-A itself.
Is there really? Don't tell me.
I'm not going to say it. Yeah.
In the food?
Yes. And
you're lying.
I swear. On boys. And I'm not going to say anything just to ruin anyone else's love for it because I know it's a very popular entity.
Nah, I think I want to hear this.
Yeah. I don't want to promote anything against them because they're a huge entity and I'm not going to say anything blasphemous. Well, I'll share it with you after the fact. But just to say it leads to ongoing health problems if you're a progressive eater. And there's...
I think I'm offended.
There's many articles where I can provide this information with you.
I could probably eat Chick-fil-A for the rest of my life.
I love. That's what I'm saying. It hurts. It hurts me to eat it.
It hurts to even hear that.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't wish to offend or crush anyone's dreams. But speaking of chicken sandwiches, you were saying that you were about to try it last night at Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
We've yet to eat it as well. So
I haven't.
What I'm really, really upset about is that I know for a fact that if I get it, it will completely be lackluster, and it wouldn't.
That's what I'm afraid of too, man. Like the hype, it
And-
seems
and
a little
it-
too real.
For real.
You know?
And that's the thing, though, is that everybody has another opposing
Yeah.
thing. Like the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, the Carl's Jr. spicy chicken sandwich, the Jack in the Box spicy chicken sandwich, all of that stuff.
I had a chicken sandwich from KFC last week. That one was really good.
You told me that was fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's fire.
have had them from there. They're pretty good.
They're
I ain't gonna
fire.
lie, yeah.
But see, but that's the thing, though. What sets that one apart? I wonder. That's what I'm thinking.
I think it's more of just hype. You know,
Is this more of just people want to get clout on social media kind of a
kinda
thing?
Just like word to mouth kind of thing. Like everyone's just hearing about
But
it.
people are losing their lives for these chicken sandwiches.
I know you've seen
This
that,
would be
huh?
like some
Wow.
Jordans on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen that more often than anything is people getting shot up, stabbed up for J's.
Yeah.
But then for chicken sandwiches, people are running like the drive-in video. The girls is going through poles, and people are
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing?"
The road rage,
Old people
all
are
for
getting
some
thrown in the parking
sandwiches.
lots and stuff. Like, what is for a chicken sandwich? That's what I wanted. And
it's
you know,
more than the chicken.
it's
Yeah.
more than the chicken, bro.
There's
but-
more in the chicken.
But okay, I got a palate of like a 2-year-old. I despise the idea of pickles in that chicken. That to
Ooh.
me is a complete insult, and pickles ruin everything.
You're gonna get the pickles lovers upset.
Yeah, I'm
right
gonna
now,
have to
bro.
leave.
I don't
now.
care, bro. You
So
guys,
you're a pickle
I'm
lover?
a pickle eater, yeah.
bro, no,
Yes,
no.
yes. It breaks it up so well.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
So
You
what
got-
is it that about? Because I'm not a pickle guy at
You're
all.
not a pickle guy neither.
No.
It's just for me. It's incredibly bitter, and it's salty and like a sea. Like
I
nasty.
think it's more of like the consistency for me.
The crunchy,
it is
slimy?
A little weird.
It's like
I'll
a
gi- I'll give you that.
slimy kind of.
It's slimy
fish.
but crunchy. Like,
yeah,
what
what
is
is
going
good?
on
Yeah.
here?
I think you know what I don't mind though. Like I'll order the chicken sandwich normally, like from Chick-fil-A, and they put pickles on it. I don't mind the pickles. I don't eat the pickles. I'll take it off, but I don't mind it. Like, and
But
I know
see,
it kind of leaves that like
That's
residue.
what I'm about to say.
It leaves that like
It
that.
just
like,
gets everywhere.
The juices get soaked in the bread.
yeah, it
and
kind of
it's,
just gets
it's-
soaked in.
It's
and-
terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I don't
man.
really mind it. Like it's kind of like whatever for me.
It just
but
ruins it, bro. I don't get it. I don't understand it at all.
It's
I
great.
don't know.
Okay. Pickles are great.
Do you like deep fried pickles?
I have had them.
I would
and
not be
they're
opposed
pretty
to that.
good. I've had the deep fried zucchini. That's pretty good too.
Those are really good.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm a fan. Yeah, pickles are the way. I can't do like the whole big pickle. You know?
Like just straight
yeah, I can't do that. Nah.
out the box
I
or out
need-
the jar?
No,
Nah,
like
I need
the-
the hamburger sliced. Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. I
Yeah.
can't do the big old chunks of.
Like
pickle.
straight out the jar, just
Yeah, I can't do that. Nah,
That's disgusting.
That
is.
I
Yeah,
know
it's
plenty of people.
disgusting.
I know plenty of people that get
That's
down on a
gross.
pickle.
And I can't do pickle juice. I don't know how people.
That's
like,
what I was about
do
to say.
Pickle juice with like shots.
Bruh.
What is going
What?
on with you? Yeah,
Bro.
I need to see that.
what is it, like,
I've never heard of
You
that.
yeah.
They use it as like a chaser. Oh, it neutralizes. You know.
But like,
yada,
what
yada.
what do they use it? Like, what do they?
So
drink?
it's also a remedy for hangovers too. Is you chug some
do that,
pickle
bro.
juice.
I'd rather just
That's
drink
gross.
more than
Drink. yeah,
Hair of the
drinking.
dog is like the way to go.
I'll keep drinking.
And then some greasy food.
yeah, exactly.
But like people
Yeah.
legit,
chicken sandwich.
they
and-
they
you know
fill
what I'm
they,
saying?
they
no
fill-
pickle.
no pickle
no,
on that
no pickle chicken
sandwich.
sandwich, and that's a wrap. But it's just there's certain things that coexist well, like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You just can't go with fried chicken and pickles. I'm sorry.
Huh.
Shoot me now. I don't care. Don't care.
But I got the FBI.
That was,
Yeah, I know,
that
yeah.
was said.
Pure gas thrown in
I
there.
know a couple guys get them.
He said, yeah, he admitted it. I don't know. But I want to know what alcoholic beverage do people use to drink with pickle juice?
I can't remember to be.
I'm sure
honest.
it's like a gin.
I want to say it's one of the common ones, either Jameson or Hennessy,
Whiskey.
something like that. I can't. I'm not too
Hennessy.
sure.
I'd be very appalled if someone
Yeah.
gave me a shot of Hennessy. He was like,
Some pickle
"Oh,
juice.
Here's a
I just
pickle
heard about
juice
it this
to
past
chase
weekend,
it."
so I'm not
It-
too
it
entirely
complements
sure. It just
itself
disgusted
well.
me.
Well, what is it? What did I have when I
Hennessy and apple juice.
That is fire.
That is the wave.
That is fire.
That is
People
the
sleep on
best.
that one.
That is the best.
Pineapple juice is good, but apple juice. is
Yeah,
better.
pineapple juice is also good with Hennessy,
Oh,
but
man.
apple juice and Hennessy is like match made in heaven.
It
before I
sure
quit
is.
drinking, what my sister got me was Jameson ginger ale. I've never drank a
Jameson
ginger ale
ginger
before,
ale.
and Jameson ginger ale was actually very very
Canada
good.
Dry.
Maybe, but it was like it was
That's
like
the only one I know.
it was.
Canada Dry. I mean, ginger ale just tastes like Sprite to me. Am I the only one?
Yeah, that's exactly.
It just tastes like
Yeah.
Sprite.
Is it based off of like the ginger root?
I think
I
so.
don't know.
I'm
Because
Positive
isn't there a
it is.
spice that's ginger? Is that also from
That's
the root?
I think that's a vegetable or some kind of like thing that grows out of the
yeah. It's
Earth.
ground?
some
The
out of the
Comes
out
from
of the-
Earth.
Yeah,
It comes from Earth, bro.
somewhere from the Mother
Yeah.
Nature's and all that. But I think ginger ale is just Sprite.
Yeah.
Like
same.
it's like the same thing to me.
Uh-huh.
Like oh my, like when I'm sick, like they Sprite is cool to drink.
Mhm.
Kind of get you back up on your feet. I guess ginger ale is the same. Maybe has more nutritional type of
Maybe.
things. I'm not too
Maybe.
sure.
It's still pretty sweet. I like it. It's a little more mild than Sprite. That's why I like that a little bit more.
It's the subtlety of
Yeah.
it. That's the other thing. And
Like I could drink ginger ale. I can only sip a Sprite. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay.
dropping knowledge,
Yeah.
bro.
Boom.
Same thing with Coke and Pepsi.
So how
man.
about have you McDonald's Coke? Like McDonald's Coke is just like the strongest. They actually make it sweeter at
Do they
McDonald's.
really?
Yeah, they really do. They have like separate, containers, I guess, or separate shipments that they send
What?
specifically to.
There's a
Special
there's a
Coke, huh?
McDonald's
Yeah.
Coke.
There's a McDonald's
Interesting.
Coke. Yeah, it's not the same as the one you purchase at like a liquor store
Yeah.
or like a different.
So is it
restaurant.
McDonald's Pop or is it McDonald's Cola?
No,
No.
it's still Coke. Like it's
It's
still
just
the
like
name
the-
brand. Coke.
Special blend?
Yeah, it's just a special blend.
McDonald's blend.
All the
Yeah.
herbs and spices.
More caffeine.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. All right, we're gonna bust out to another song, and then we will come right back and get
Continue.
to it. Yeah.
Continue. What we got? What we got?
Oh, we got some Nas. We got some Nas right here, man.
All right, for sure,
Let's
for
turn
sure.
up. Let's get it. HYDB.
That's
That's not it.
That's not it.
Sir, can you press escape on my computer right there, sir? That's phenomenal. I hate technology. If anyone's interested in coming and
Being
a
our
producer
engineer.
and engineering stuff,
We
need
we
it.
would love it actually.
All right, let's go.
It was at least a year
Set me
old.
up for failure.
It was at least a year old,
This
and I
guy-
didn't say it until after we were done deep frying
Nobody
it.
died, huh?
No.
This guy
We're
set
good.
me up for failure.
It was great. I'm like, hey, by the way, this has been expired for a year and a half. He's like, what?
What a great friend you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, we were going down together. It was great.
Uh-huh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. We are back.
Yep.
So, I think this episode that we're gonna do with not the podcast, but with the whole lot of cake is gonna be phenomenal. And I think it's just gonna, regardless of like production value or
Okay, thank
anything
you.
like
That
that.
puts me at
Uh-huh.
that's my biggest.
Because I
thing.
know, like over here, like you said earlier, we are spoiled. We have a lot of more equipment that most people will not be able to use.
we're tools. We have our tools.
We have
and
our
we
tools to
have the-
succeed,
and we're
it
building
works perfect. And
exactly.
and it's great. The episodes here come out phenomenal.
outside of this place.
Outside of this realm that we have, unfortunately, there's not like a Chop Kitchen right around the corner for us to
Yeah.
just start busting out all these things. Unfortunately,
We
which
make
is-
do with what we got,
Exactly.
and hopefully, more often than not, we bring enjoyment and entertainment to people.
Yeah,
Aside
kind of
from
like some backyard cooking, just
Ooh,
kind of
like backyard wrestling.
Yeah.
We're jumping through steel chairs and barbed wire fences, and
we're cooking chicken on a silver plate.
you know what I'm saying. Like, and we got a blow. We got 2 blowtorches. We're,
Yeah,
we're like the
exactly.
trailer park boys.
We're doing the most.
We're doing
what we can
exactly.
with what we got.
exactly.
So
exactly.
regardless of how this comes out or
But
whatever,
the
it's gonna
more
be fun.
the more you, sir, actually just say, oh, you know what? How about we do this?
Uh-huh.
It's just been home runs thus
Yeah.
far. So that's why I'm very intrigued with what's going on up there, because I know now even that you're probably thinking of stuff that we could be doing after the fact. So
Yeah.
I think
He's like counting cards in his head and like,
man.
you know what I'm saying. He's turning into Rain Man with the food. So with that being said, okay, we have this gourmet meal that we're prepping, right? Is there a sweet to, I don't know, drop the like the end of the meal kind of a thing? Like what we
like a finisher.
a,
move?
a finishing
Finish
move?
him.
Yeah. What's the fatality here? This gourmet feast we got planned.
Well, man, like I was just telling you, I brought a little extra something on the side, a little sweet,
Okay.
a little savory.
Yeah.
Got to get that,
It
that
kinda
Monte Cristo type of
Would you
thing
say
on.
would you say this is like that what you're discussing now is a plan 1A or a plan 1B? Because we got our set ready
Yeah.
to go, and then this is gonna be
Yeah.
separate in itself.
Yeah.
It's its own little entity. Maybe a teaser for the following episode.
Yeah, a little teaser, I think.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I think that would be fun.
I like that idea.
It'd be
I
an
like that idea a lot.
experiment of
Uh-huh.
what's to come.
Because
Yeah,
we've
man.
made our first episode we made the chicken
Cheddar chicken bacon waffle tacos.
Yeah, and that was
What a
great.
mouthful.
Yeah, what a
All
mouth.
right.
But it was
Literally.
it came out
Literally.
It came out phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I think we could definitely dabble back into the breakfast type of food items and stuff like that, and just
Yeah.
kind of dabble with that. So
Yeah.
I think with this Thanksgiving kind of feast is great for the not only for the times but just to us to gather around and like kind of just three homies just kicking it, making some food.
Well, and then just for those who don't know, you and Zach just met each other.
Yeah, this is
and,
our first.
and
I've
so-
never met this individual.
and now we're planning on cooking together. So I think that's the coming together, the community aspect. This is, I think, the true
This is
way.
what Thanksgiving's about.
This is but not like the pillaging and like taking over land and all that. Like we're doing the right thing by introducing new people. We're coexisting in a beautiful setting and where we're gonna cook some good food and hopefully some good laughs will follow. And it's just that's what HYDB is. Initially when we came up with this was my dad actually that came up with the slogan really. Like he was like, so how's your day? Why don't you just like be general? It'd be like, hey, how's your day been? And then it's just a simple, nice. It was
like
right there. And then it sounded better when we were like acronyming it. It's like HYDB, coming at you, LIV.
It just kind of works.
It works. It does. But the whole premise for our show is in a way, it generally was a therapeutic thing to kind of let ourselves be ourselves. And we want to spread positivity and connections in the world, regardless of different viewpoints or different anything in that respect. We just want us all to coexist as a collective unit. Hell, just the kumbaya aspect of it.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, what's the real way to someone's heart is good food, I think.
Absolutely.
Irregardless of your food intake or whatever your health
a good
kick,
meal
anything,
is always a great way to provide,
exactly.
showing someone you care or we're having a good time.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing right there. And especially if it sticks to you and you feel it the next day, that's the good right there, baby.
Absolutely. You need to take a nap after this thing, man.
Yeah. Wake up like, oh my god.
We-
Did I just get hit by a truck?
Our boy had a Terrafin overdose. He said from Thanksgiving last year. He had 2 separate dinners at 2 separate houses, and he's like, the turkey overload put me down.
Ooh.
He's like, I literally
It'll
went.
put a toll on you, man.
He was like, I went black. He's like everything. He's like the motherboard went off for a minute, and
just shut down.
but that's the other thing is like football on Thanksgiving is the best
a
for some
great
reason. It's just to
time.
have on the
Turkey
back,
bowls,
bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Everyone get out real quick.
Well, see, that's what
pile up.
that's what I miss about being a kid, though, because you can't run around doing that no more, really. Because,
Break a hip.
dude, like
Yeah, man.
we used to go hard as kids, and especially on the rainy days, that was the best. So I think capturing that innocence is still important for the holidays, to have that sense of to just be a kid for a little
Yeah,
bit more,
man.
because time's moving. I think you just gotta enjoy the time, and I think you just came back from a Friendsgiving.
Yeah. this
So
weekend.
we both went to the same high school, and it's nearing our 10-year anniversary for
Jeez, Louise.
reunion, whatever.
Holy
Yeah.
baloney.
So-
What year did you graduate?
2010,
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it's about to be
2010,
2020 in 2 months.
man. Yeah.
and
By quick,
Jeez.
man.
And so
Crazy.
he linked up with the old crew from high school, and it was good to see them all together. And it was weird because it was like whoa. I was like, y'all y'all the same.
Yeah,
I was like,
just
it's
like yesterday.
Yeah.
Like nothing. Didn't skip a beat.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
so that's
I love-
good. But
love
I think
this time of
again
year.
the whole concept of Friendsgiving is that same thing. With
This is our little Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
it's our private
It's a
Thanksgiving.
private.
right?
Yeah, private.
yeah, get out of here.
I'm very thankful for this.
$10 at the door if you want to get in. We're charged as a cover fee, okay?
Yeah.
Just to impress.
Oh man, but no, I'm looking forward to this endeavor that we have planned, and
Absolutely.
I hope you guys will enjoy. Again, if you guys hadn't tuned in on our YouTube page, go look us up HYDB and look up our whole lot of cake episode.
Yep, check that out.
It was fun.
It was great.
It was fun, and it's kind of funny stuff. We're just a bunch of boneheads trying to do something, making it work. But yeah, I think that's all we can do. Because that's all we have, man. And we slapped Gordon Ramsay in the face in the last episode. I know that for sure.
Yeah, we did.
I know that for sure,
we made
boy.
Gordon Ramsay look like he does the dishes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
Damn.
that busboy hype, bro. Oh man. Okay. Well,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call it here. We're going to go into our endeavors of
Whole Lotta Cape
Whole Lotta
episode
Cape
2.
after this, so it should be fun. Once again, shout out to the homie Zach coming through. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you
for
so
having
much.
me.
It was a good time. It was awesome. So next episode, you guys will see, or not this next podcast, but the next Whole Lotta Cake episode, our homie's going to be there.
mhm.
And yeah,
Hey, this has
That's
been
that.
HYDB
Boom,
coming
boom,
at you
boom, boom.
LIVE on this beautiful Monday morning.
there's one song that I do want to close out with, though, real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
That
by
I
all
do want-
means.
I think what we got to do is keep this tradition going.
Oh, I'm intrigued now. What is it?
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm just gonna.
Are we introducing this man to it, or if it's a regular song, or is it?
I think we should. No. You're not gonna listen. Just listen to it. Fall for it. We're signing out. HYDB.
Fall for what?
We're signing out. Here we go.
Oh.
We're gonna set it out straight.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
It
I
feels
appreciate
so good
you
in
all.
my ears, man. It does.
We're signing out.
We're leaving.
Hold on. Let's just let this ride out real quick.
Oh.
You see how it's just like.
Oh. Dude, it's tickling me. You know.
It tickles your ears.
It does. Like I feel
It's
little.
like-
I
it's
feel
like
little
there's a
fingers.
Q-tip, like a little Q-tip, just someone just holding it.
And my eyes rolling back.
Oh, man.
Let's go cruising.
Oh my
All right,
God.
ladies and gentlemen,
Hey.
we are out of here. I appreciate you.
Hey,
all.
you guys have a
The
beautiful
host with the
week.
most right here.
Love you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Chicken Shack, Zack Attack. Thank you. Lunchbox, you the man.
Anytime, man.
We out.